Hello. Let's stay on the topic of sexy family members, shall we? So I grew up with a hot sister, and I fucking hated it. Mostly because brother-sister porn made sense. You know what I mean? She'll come home after work, after school, in her volleyball outfit, ask me to help her with her homework. I'm like, get away from me. I'm not camera ready. No? Okay, fuck you guys, it's fine. Actually, I'm dating two witches concurrently at the same time. It's really solid. First witch is a yoga instructor, and she gave me a real love for yoga, but it sucks because I'm dead inside, so I call that decomposing. I'm just practicing for my TikTok. The second witch, she actually works at the oldest witchcraft store in New York City. And so don't fuck with me or she'll curse you with babies. Like, I can tell you can't afford it, fellas. I'm looking at this group of you can't afford children. So don't fuck with me, please. But that's not even my favorite fun fact about her. My favorite fun fact about her is that she's legitimately a drag racer, which means, like, I'm scared as fuck to get in the car with her. Not because, like, you know, she drives crazy or anything, but because if I was driving, she would just sit there giving me hella side eye, calling me a pussy. And I'm like, listen, I'm just parking. Parking. We like to pass the time. Luckily, we play the point game. I don't know if you guys play. You guys drive? Anyone drive in the audience? All right. So the point game is you give points to who you hit. You know, like assholes crossing in the street, and you're like, if I hit this asshole. By the way, I cross recklessly in the street, so I'm assholes. If you hit me, you get like my charm and my penis. So just to give you a little reference. So if you hit a white guy, it depends on their class or their religion. So if you hit a poor white guy, you get 5 points. If you really get him, though, you take his job. If he's a rich white guy, you get 100 points. But if you eat his flesh, you get his privilege. It's called transference. Look it up. If you hit him and a yarmulke comes off, it's bonus round because those things are really on. They're really, like, really on there, so it's really impressive. You hit a black guy, it sets you back 5 years. But it's negated. It's negated if he's wearing Yeezys. It looks like he's wearing dirty lamb chop puppets on his feet. Also, honestly, you make expensive bad choices and I can't be a part of that. If you hit an African, he takes you back. Let that sink in. No? Okay, fine, it's cool. If you hit a Hispanic, points vary. You hit a Dominican, you get charcoal. And a coupon for a second free family. You hit an Argentinian, you get coupons for free dance lessons. There's no joke there. They're just really good dancers. And if you hit a Puerto Rican, you get a sofrito recipe. I can't read it because it's in Spanish. Speaking of, I'm actually Puerto Rican from the Bronx. So my favorite way to speak Spanish is not at all. Thank you. It's hard being black and Hispanic. Whenever I tell a woman to live uptown, she just assumes I live in the Heights. She starts asking me dumb questions like, hey, where's Mama Una Cafe? What's the difference between Mastu and Madu? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. No, okay, that's not true. Okay, so I can order food, I can talk dirty, and I can get yelled at by my mother. If you ask her, I personally identify as a mama. I don't know what that is. I'm looking at everybody, I have no idea what that is either. And apparently I live in the calle. And that's stupid because I live in the Bronx, so what the fuck is she talking about? I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what kind of black comic I'm going to be. I've only been doing comedy since June, so just to give a little reference. And during my comedy journey, I'm just like, you know, am I going to be a loud and black comic? Am I going to have like a Denzel Washington impersonation in my back pocket? Listen, I have 2 impersonations and they're somehow still not black. You know what I mean? If it wasn't, you know what I mean? And like, my voice sounds like, sorry. I look like Black.com, but my voice sounds like Candace Owens podcast guest. Thank you. Like if it wasn't for the gauges and the tattoos, I sound like a black Republican. It's hard. Do you know what it is going through life, sounding like Tom Hanks but looking like Suge Knight? It's hard. It's hard. Actually, no. I look more like Jordan Peele cosplaying as Suge Knight, so I'm not even really. Suge Knight. Oh man. Let's see. Yo, so who had the bad father who liked the redheads and Marlboros? Yeah. Yo, yeah, it was yours. So Leo, red racks and red packs. Am I right? All right, no, that's cool. On the spot. It's my fault. Anyway, so I want to close out with this. I'm gonna say I'm so dead ass, and you guys say how dead ass are you? I'm so dead ass.
How dead ass are you?
I just got promoted to lead gravedigger at the donkey farm, so things are looking up. I'm so dead ass.
How dead ass are you?
If you have sex with a corpse on a waterbed, it feels like they're participating. And last one, I'm so dead ass.
How dead ass are you?
If they're participating, it's not necrophilia. They're moving. They're there. They're like, consent was given, obviously. She nodded her head. You know what I mean? Thank you. My name is Anthony Vines.